by Emma Crossan Grammy, illustrated by Chiara Fidele. Samantha wondered if she could ever stop hearing the roar of the power-looms, the non-stop clattering and banging power-looms. The non-stop clattering and banging followed her through long days, and the mill no her resort is resting asleep in the boarding house at night, where she left the farm in western Massachusetts to come work to the textile mill in Lowell. It had the seemed that a wonderful it seemed that the wonderful dream waiting for her. She had been thrilled to see what the meat of the tricks. She had a thrill to rock the nearest cell from brick laboratories, and the bills all lying in the river intruders. It had been other points that the gospel low father had been hesitating at first. No one had heard the story of this factory with Maxwell telling her all before, and however, he knew that he would be father help. However, Samantha knew that in danger of losing him, there wasn't enough money for Brother James' schooling either. A newspaper story about the Lowell bills eventually changed his father's mind. According to the report, the bills were nothing but like factories in England. Rather, Lowell was becoming some of an attraction of the gifted mind. According to the report, in England, Lowell has become an attraction. The girls who worked there were distinct and moral. If also factory of the England were high because it came to the spot. The mill was nothing like the factory in the Change Fathers. Jackie to record the previous change fathers by according to the tops. Change for the father slow voice from to the report. The mills were nothing like factories in England. Rather, the girls who agreed with the understanding that summer had been the best point to her work to patch on. Nowhere. The father had been hesitant, what with work condition, and somehow it's all over him. Fearing that his aunt or the worry, the morals would become complicated. However, the Samantha managed for the brothers missing schooling either. A newspaper becoming an eventually changed father's mind. According to the report, the mill were nothing like the factory in England. Rather, the girl was out there identified as welcome, and less than the Samantha had been as ideas here, an idea that had accommoded work in Flowell, father, mother, Lowell, Story had been idea for couple Lowell. He had learned some of the stories were interrupted condition and that he died. However, Samantha knew the dangers of losing the farm. There aren't enough money for the James school either. A newspaper story about the Lord eventually changed to people being According to the report, the meals were nothing like the report made after Samantha would send her watches back home. Bradley complied, and she knew it was study her duty to support the family. He had his story of factory with right condition, as Samantha had overheard him telling her aunt. However, Samantha knew that her father taken on death, that he wasn't in danger of losing the farm. There wasn't money for brother James' schooling either. The new story about the local mills eventually changed father's mind. According to the report, the mills were nothing but like factories in England. So was becoming something where digital and moral. The father agreed with the understanding of the Samantha. Wait, I read this already. Yeah. At the mill, Samantha's days begin at 4:30 in the morning. She worked for 2 hours before breakfast, summoned always by the insistent clanking bells. Samantha was used to working long hours on the farm, but at home there are varieties of chores. She milked cows, changed better, and had mother cook, cleans, and sew. Here she performed the same precious task over and over for 13 hours each day. The spinning tool was always in motion and exploded to the longest. One of the worst hard as the somebody else, dating from the crib clearly to movement to almost a big fan as they were. The big spinner should interact with the small frames operating the opening machine with steady mathematical movement, although as those ready mathematical movements almost as though her arm was an extension of the machinery and 4 frames at once. They just added the movement to the accessibility of her workboard would increase below before. Samantha was become acoustic to the log house, but the constant fear of the constantly attacking her yet. These speeding strips draw her clatter incessantly until her ears and dog clutches easily. Most of all, the air inside the mill, the spinning room with horse, humid and dark level with a spinning room of flint. Samantha began could his went to wake up girls. Samantha glanced over at Amanda, who looked at the first family. He came nearby. Samantha, older, and she did win, although a deer had been ready. One deer looked as if they were quickly taking a headdash to toss this pose. They were shine, and the past that says yes, papers as well. Did you have any work with you? Said as what do you study? You were you? Samantha was excited. If Samantha thought Amanda or to work and whatever I can improve to myself. Will you become a teacher? Samantha asked. Maybe, Anne replied. There aren't any options. But I know one I won't hear forever. Samantha wasn't entirely started in what fucking made of the planet stay the hotel as the family required. But the was right. The future was any other option. Amanda was right. Here will go exhausted. But they are paid more than the massive part of The scientists that associated to the uh, that evening, Samantha heard Amanda calling from her parlor to the boarding house. She approached a door to see a group of women and girls sitting in a circle. Join us, Amanda said, beckoning Samantha into the room. The others smiled and nodded. The discussion resumed as Samantha joined the circle next to Amanda. The women spoke in low voices, and Samantha soon gathered what they were talking about. They were talking about lifting the mules. The one had been injured earlier this week. So many moving parts, her finger could easily caught or jam in the machine. The overseers were back, always telling the water tie back the hair. The other girl had to send her records of symptoms for consumption. When work for consumption, it's all because of profit. One of the women, Samantha, broke up. What do you mean? Bills have is very profitable. Amanda Croft is someone is very profitable. Amanda have cleaned someone and one led to overproduction. There's also more that compared to demand. The women spoke with one another with increasing indignation as they explained each situation. Each bought a finished cloth was less, so the mill owner needs to sell 7 more to make a profit. Each of the bought is fresh finished clothes is worth less, so the mill owners need to sell 7 more deals to make a profit. Each of the bought clothes is worth less than mill owner. I need to sell them by the machines. They're trying to increase our output, but they're trying to increase it too, and they're rent for the boarding house. Samantha's head was spinning. She wondered about conditions in the criticizing. Then it was true that he was aged and cut. Father would be devastated. Amanda learned how to watch Samantha. You got this. Huh? Yeah, to make some real changes. After the next few days, Samantha heard a similar chatter in the boarding house. The woman spoke during the brief. Soon the day after night curfew. One night, Samantha entered the parlor, or unannounced a few girl, speaking strongly about Samantha's age, and she been working in the mill for years already. The mill owner said that the owners control everything in control, even the girls, and there was nothing about seeking revenge. Samantha was the girl was discalled last time there was a minute, and a lot of girls were filed in the mills of right system that they couldn't find jobs. It won't let me stop through, he said. You're welcome. That night, Samantha couldn't sleep, as she had participated in her crowd room in the sporting house. She craved fresh air more than ever. Exhausted, she couldn't stop thinking about all she heard over the last few weeks. She had seen the sign of passion, a commitment action, but it was so hard not to smile, and they told her that they would be expendable, that the mill owner would want to meet and demand they go quickly so the production could interrupt as possible. Sometimes Samantha thought they were right. She heard of interest and illness moving the labs. He had what caused among the girl, as she agreed the key for this condition is probably the consequences terrified her though. If there was practice, She had no money home to rent it, or no one to rent. Samantha finally drew a wrestler boy money home and rather have not at all. Said Amanda whispered in a few days. When he passed away, the woman offered it with a note. Track day, Amanda whispered a few days later. When the day passed, Amanda, the woman who often into his meals at 11, and that morning in present area of the skin. Some of the women had prepared speechless, and some Samantha had never heard of. A woman speak in public before she was certain father would seem improper. Samantha kept working at the church until struck 10, then 10:30. She glanced over to Amanda, who was learning to choose an algebra problem. Her lips moving, and words from her few books earlier echoed inside her mind. I feel become a machine. Samantha looked around the team as the room of the woman's all watching her. The threads on them before, and the only one back on the heels to easily the Amanda reached out to shut down her machine. All long room on the wall, getting the same. Amanda stood and rotated to the next spot. Bobby feeling, keeping her rhyme as even everything around her was wound down. Suddenly, a woman pushed the open door, and sunlight and fresh air loaded. Amanda appeared in the front of the Samantha, held out her hand. Samantha took the one around the room before stepping back from her frame and reaching out to Amanda's hand. Together, they turned and walked out the door. As they stared in the sunlight, they formed, all working out the meal together.